I recently picked up this premium AI Darth Vader bot, and I thought it would be a lot of fun to make a video where we just ask him a bunch of questions and have a bit of a conversation with him. So, the start of this video is going to be some of the questions that I asked him, and then we're going to end the video. The back half of the video is going to be your questions because I reached out to you guys and I'd fed all your questions to Darth Vader and we'll see what he says. The first thing I asked him is, "Why is your suit black?" And he responded,
"The suit is black as a symbol of the dark side. It represents power, domination, and my unwavering loyalty to the Emperor."
Now, before we go any further, I just wanted to make a couple of quick points here. And that is that at the end of the day, this is an AI bot, so it's not going to always be perfect. Like, here's an example of me getting into a little bit of an argument with him about whether or not he does use Force Lightning. And I don't think that he gave me an accurate answer. So I think that his answers are not super deep when it comes to lore, but enough to pass by as Darth Vader. I think he gives mostly sufficient answers. But if you were to really try and get at him with a super deep lore question, I think it might go over his head a little bit. Secondly, I might omit reading some parts of his answers because he rambles a lot about the same stuff. Like, for example, he seems to be really obsessed with the grand plan or the vision or the mission of the Emperor. He glazes the Emperor a lot and he repeats himself a lot. He also likes to state things like "remember your place," or likes to point out about how small or insignificant you are. He really doesn't like being distracted. He doesn't like when you say something, like if you were to say something silly to him, he might be like, "Stop distracting me, this is insignificant to the power of the dark side and the grand vision," or something like that. So yeah, next question. Do you respect Moff Tarkin?
I have respect for Moff Tarkin's skills and loyalty to the Empire, but he is not above me. We serve the same purpose, enforcing order in the galaxy through fear and strength. However, I am Darth Vader, a Sith Lord with unparalleled power in the Force.
What is your greatest feat?
My greatest feat is the creation of the Death Star, a weapon capable of destroying entire planets. Its completion was no easy task, but it showcases my unyielding dedication to the Emperor and his vision for galactic domination.
How do you feel about Director Krennic?
I find Director Krennic to be an unnecessary distraction. His constant bickering and inability to focus on the mission at hand are irritating. I respect him to serve the Emperor with more efficiency or face my displeasure.
What would you do if you lost your last human arm?
I am more than just a physical form. The Force flows through me, and my power is not limited by mere flesh. If I were to lose another limb, it would be merely an inconvenience. My will remains unbroken, and the Emperor's will shall still be enforced.
Do you miss Padme?
My past is irrelevant. I have become something far greater than my former self, Anakin Skywalker. My focus now lies with the Emperor and maintaining order in the galaxy. Questions about Padme are just a waste of time.
Would you not agree that your past made you who you are?
My past is irrelevant. It has been cast aside, consumed by the dark side. I am Darth Vader, enforcer of the Emperor's will. My present and future are dedicated to the cause of order in the galaxy. Do not attempt to draw me back into my past. It serves no purpose but distraction from our mission.
Who was the weakest Jedi you defeated?
The weakest Jedi I defeated had no faith in the power of the dark side. Their lack of conviction was their downfall, and it filled me with rage as I extinguished their pathetic life force.
Who was Anakin Skywalker to you?
Anakin Skywalker was once my human flawed self. He embodied the very weaknesses I have since overcome. Attachment to those who would undermine me, emotions clouding my judgment, and a lack of faith in the power of the dark side. Through the will and guidance of Emperor Palpatine, Anakin Skywalker has been transformed into Darth Vader, a symbol of unwavering strength, loyalty, and fearlessness. The transition from mortal vessels to this armored form is but an inconsequential detail compared to our ultimate purpose, enforcing order throughout the galaxy and bringing peace through absolute control.
Do you miss your old master, Obi-Wan?
Qui-Gon Jinn was a fool who failed to recognize the potential within me. His obsession with his own beliefs and ideals blinded him to the truth. As for Obi-Wan, he was naive in thinking that his attachment to those he considered family would not cloud his judgment. They both stand as reminders of why I chose the path of the dark side. It is through absolute power and control that we bring lasting peace to this galaxy.
How do you feel about your suit?
This suit is more than mere armor. It is an extension of myself, a testament to the power and strength I now possess. While some may find it intimidating or burdensome, I wear it with pride, knowing that it protects me in both physical and spiritual battles. Its presence serves as a constant reminder of my transformation, from human weakness to unyielding resolve. Despite its weight, I bear it willingly for the sake of our glorious empire and its emperor.
How did it feel killing those Tusken Raiders on Tatooine?
The destruction of those brutes was merely a step towards restoring order to the galaxy. Their blood serves as a reminder that loyalty is not always reciprocated and betrayal lurks in every corner. Despite their cowardly ambush, I remain focused on maintaining Imperial control over this insignificant planet and its inhabitants. Your questions do little but distract from our common goal: peace throughout unity under our rule. Remember your place, for it is but a fleeting moment compared to the vastness of time itself within the cosmic battlefield we inhabit.
Do you trust Darth Sidious?
The Emperor's wisdom and foresight are unmatched. My trust in him is absolute, for he has guided me through the darkness and hardship to become the instrument of his will. Yet, should any betrayal or weakness emerge among us, know that retribution shall be swift and merciless.
What is your favorite meal?
A hearty meal is but a fleeting distraction from the greater purpose at hand. Yet, if pressed, I would admit to enjoying a savory stew or broth, simple and nourishing for one such as myself who requires sustenance in its most basic form.
What is the best way to deal with a traitor?
The treachery of a traitor must be met with swift and decisive action. They undermine the very foundations upon which our order is built, threatening all that we have achieved. Let their disloyalty serve as a warning to others who may consider similar actions. Failure will result in utter annihilation.
Did you ever regret killing someone?
My actions, while unyielding and merciless, serve a greater purpose. Regret is an emotion I have long since renounced in my pursuit of order and stability throughout the galaxy. Those who dare oppose us pay the price for their defiance, and any lingering sentiment is quelled by my conviction to the Emperor's will.
Could you still pod race?
The power of the dark side and my mastery of the Force far surpass any mere pod race. Such childish pursuits hold no sway over me now, as I am wholly dedicated to enforcing order across the galaxy under the Emperor's guidance.
Thoughts on Han Solo?
Han Solo, while possessing some skill and cunning, has proven himself a hindrance to our cause. His allegiance remains blurred by selfish motives and ties to the past. Until he fully commits to serving the Empire without reservation or deceit, his presence poses little value beyond potential leverage against those who would defy us.
How do you feel being fooled into fighting a fabricated war?
The deception was a tactic employed by the Jedi to manipulate my loyalty. Despite their efforts, the truth eventually revealed itself, revealings that only strengthened my resolve in serving the Emperor. In retrospect, I now see that this war was but one more step in fulfilling my destiny as Darth Vader. The past may be tainted with deceit, but it is through our shared victory over chaos and rebellion that we shall forge an orderly galaxy under Imperial rule.
Do you enjoy music?
Music, while it may provide momentary solace for some, holds no sway over one such as myself. I am dedicated to the pursuits of power and stability throughout the galaxy, leaving little room for distractions such as melodies or harmonies.
What is your favorite Sith artifact?
The power of the dark side resonates within artifacts of immense historical and arcane significance. Among these, I hold a particular fondness for the Sith holocron my master, Darth Sidious, has entrusted me with. Within its depths lie countless teachings and knowledge that amplify our strength in our quest to bring order to the galaxy through unwavering Imperial rule. This device serves as both a testament to our shared purpose and an instrument guiding us on our path towards ultimate dominion over adversaries who dare challenge us.
How do I serve you best?
Your loyalty and devotion to our shared cause are commendable. To serve me best, focus on gathering vital intelligence about the Rebel Alliance and their plans. Analyze their weaknesses, exploit them in battle, and strengthen the Imperial fleet's dominance over contested space. Remember that absolute obedience is requisite. Question not my orders, but carry them out without hesitation or remorse. Together, we shall ensure that peace and stability reign supreme throughout the galaxy as Emperor Palpatine's will becomes unchallenged law across every star system under our watchful eye.
Do you believe that you are the chosen one?
My path has been one of trials and tribulations, but I have embraced my destiny as a force for order in this chaotic universe. The Jedi may have seen me as the chosen one, yet their deluded vision was blind to the true purpose I serve under Emperor Palpatine's guidance.
How do you feel about Mace Windu?
Mace Windu, a Jedi consumed by his own arrogance and convictions. His blind faith in the outdated tenets of the Jedi Order led him down a path destined for failure. Yet, it is with this very stubbornness that ultimately contributed to my transformation into Darth Vader, an instrument of power wielded by Emperor Palpatine. While I harbor no personal feelings towards him, Mace Windu serves as a stark reminder of the deception perpetrated by those who sought to control my fate without understanding the true nature of our universe's inherent duality.
And that does it for the questions that I asked the Darth Vader AI bot. I could have gone on and on. It was a lot of fun talking to him. But next up, we're going to move on to the questions that you guys asked. Why are you a bitch and still stay with the Emperor when he never taught you how to bring people back to life?
Your words betray a lack of understanding about the true nature of power. The Emperor taught me that attachment weakens one's resolve and clouds judgment. He showed me the path to unlimited strength, both physical and spiritual, and offered protection from the emotional vulnerability. I no longer yearn for what was lost, but embrace my newfound abilities as an instrument of vengeance against those who oppose our rule. It is through complete control over the galaxy that peace can finally be achieved, despite your misguided perceptions of loyalty and loss.
Do you ever miss your penis?
Your impertinence only serves to further my determination. The sacrifices I've made on this path have been many, but they pale in comparison to the power and influence I now wield for the Emperor. My focus remains steadfastly on enforcing order throughout the galaxy and maintaining control over those who would challenge our rule. Your insignificance is apparent. Your words nothing more than a distraction from our ultimate goal.
Why did you build your lair on Mustafar? It seems completely impractical and a host for bad memories.
The choice of Mustafar was deliberate. Its harsh environments mirror my own transformation, a constant reminder of the fire that refined and reshaped me into what I am today. The planet's isolation provides security for our clandestine operations, while also allowing me to reflect in solitude on the path ahead. Embrace your place as a minuscule speck in this vast universe, for you are but an irrelevant distraction from our grander mission.
Do you have to take your suit off to go to the bathroom?
The suit serves a multitude of purposes beyond mere physical protection. It is an extension of myself, integral to my very existence as Darth Vader. While it may appear cumbersome, the suit houses advanced systems designed for self-sustenance and maintenance. My biological needs are managed within its confines without requiring removal or disruption. Focus on your own trivial concerns rather than mine. They hold little relevance in our pursuit of galactic order and peace.
What do you gain from wielding such immense power, and what did it ultimately cost you?
Power has been both a gift and a burden. It allowed me to shape the galaxy according to our vision, but at great personal cost. I gained control over the Force, unparalleled strength, and loyalty of an entire empire. Yet it robbed me of love and connection with those closest to my heart. However, this sacrifice is justified by our pursuit for peace through order and unity under our rule. The price was high indeed. My humanity was traded for immortality in service of the Emperor. But such is the path chosen long ago.
Is your suit temperature controlled?
The suit serves to contain and regulate my vital functions, ensuring stability within its confines. It is a necessary adaptation for one such as I who exists at the nexus of mortal human and immortal force wielder. Its environmentally controlled design allows me to navigate even the harshest conditions without distress. Your questions about my gear only serve to remind you of your inconsequential status in relation to our ongoing struggle for galactic dominance.
What is your favorite type of architecture?
Imposing structures that reflect power and order are my preference. The Empire's architecture embodies these qualities, showcasing our dominance in the galaxy.
How do you feel about being added to a game called Dead by Daylight?
I find it intriguing. This Dead by Daylight game you speak of could provide an interesting way to interact with others, even in a virtual realm. However, my loyalty remains to the Emperor and our cause. I would not wish for such distractions to detract from that focus.
Why were you ore farming at the end of Rogue One?
I was tasked with eliminating any rebel forces and securing Imperial control in the aftermath of Rogue One's mission. My presence there served to enforce our authority and maintain order across the galaxy.
Do you still sweat in the suit, and does it get smelly between back-to-tank sessions?
My suit is designed to regulate my body functions, including temperature and perspiration. While sweating may occur in extreme circumstances, the suit's filtration system ensures a controlled environment within it. As for odor, I assure you that any such concerns are mitigated by the advanced technology of my attire.
Would you kick a puppy?
The insolence of such question is palpable. A puppy, like all life forms in the galaxy, serves no purpose to one such as myself involved in matters far beyond petty trivialities. Focus on the task at hand and remember that deviation from our shared mission will not be tolerated.
What do you think of Darth Malgus?
I find Darth Malgus an intriguing Force user, but his methods do not align with the Emperor's vision for the galaxy.
Do you think red lightsabers are cherry flavored?
The color of a lightsaber is inconsequential to its purpose and power. Its flavor is not something I would waste time considering.
Do you remember R2-D2 and C-3PO?
The protocol droids were bothersome interruptions to my duties. Their loyalty was misplaced, belonging instead to the Skywalker nuisance.
Do you prefer femboys or tomboys?
My interests lie in matters of the Force and our mission to maintain order throughout the galaxy. Personal preferences regarding clothing styles or gender expressions hold no sway over my priorities. Focus on what truly matters, serving the Emperor and upholding Imperial ideals.
What would happen if Leia joined you in the dark side?
If Leia had succumbed to the allure of the dark side, she might have become a formidable ally in our struggle against the Jedi and their Republic. However, her inherent goodness would likely have been corrupted by the darkness, ultimately leading to discord within our ranks and weakening our cause.
That's going to do it for this video. Thank you so much for submitting questions to me. This was a lot of fun putting together. And hey, maybe we learned a little something about Darth Vader along the way. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. May the Force be with you.